Welcome back once again here to the Mecca Media Morning Show. I'm your brother Mutaka Muhammad. This is your brother Our Muhammad, and we are here once again at Akron hiphoptv.com. Again, quick shout out to our big brother Hiram for continuing to give us this platform and give us this opportunity to bring to you, the city of Akron, a little bit of what we have learned of the teachings of the most honorable Elijah Muhammad. But let me open up properly. In the name of Allah, the beneficent, the merciful, I bear witness that there is no God but Allah, who appeared to us in the person of Master Fraud Muhammad. I further bear witness that Muhammad is indeed his messenger. And I indeed further bear witness that the Honorable Minister Louis Farrakhan is our divine rock, our divine reminder, our divine leader, our teacher, our brother, our guide, and our best friend. And he's really a whole lot more than that. But I'll stop right there. It is in their righteous and holy names. I like to greet you with the greeting words of peace. We say it in Arabic of Assalamu alaikum.
Alaikum salam.
Go ahead, dear brother.
In the name of Allah, the one God to whom all praises are due, I bear witness none deserve to be served besides Allah, who came to us in the person of Master Farad Muhammad. I bear witness that the most honorable Elijah Muhammad is indeed thine exalted Christ. I furthermore indeed bear witness that the Honorable Minister Louis Farrakhan is our big brother, warner and friend, leader, teacher, and guide. Indeed, he is the Messiah in our presence today. Again, we greet you in the greeting words of peace. Assalamu alaikum.
Wa alaikum
All
salam.
praises due to Allah. I want to say this to the family, the viewers, for those who have been tapping in, to myself and Brother Mutaka, we thank you, we thank you, we thank you. We fast and pray that you pass on the messages that we're sending. These are not lectures that we're doing. These are messages. We believe that what we're sharing is divine wisdom and words from Almighty God Allah through his principal student, the Messiah in our presence, the Honorable Minister Louis Farrakhan. Because we wouldn't be able to share this wisdom if not for the Honorable Minister Louis Farrakhan. So we have some great things coming forward, moving forward, coming to for you guys in the very near future here, right here on the Mecca Media Morning Show. And you can contact us at any given time. Of course, Brother Mutaka, make sure you have that information. Don't depend on me on that one. I know the phone number, but I wanted to say something different. I wanted to put it on Brother Mutaka. He put it at the phone number, but I'm putting it on him.
Praise be Allah. The number he talk about is 330-300-8144.
That's right.
Again, it can get a little mixy, but it's 330-300-8144. Don't feel bashful.
Yeah.
Call, text, and just get with us. All we're trying to do is build, come together in spite of whatever differences that we have, whatever denomination you call yourself, whatever God you believe in. It does not matter.
Right.
We got bigger problems than that. Let's get free, and then we'll worry about whose God is the God, right?
That's right.
We got major problems in our community, in spite of whatever we believe in. We got more churches and more crimes, brother. So I mean, come on, family, let's come together. All right. Anything you want to add on?
No, sir.
All right, we're gonna jump right back into it, family. So if you didn't catch the previous episode, go back and catch it. That way you'll know where we're resuming this episode at, all right? So this is study guide 1 through 9. We're on study guide 1. This is mixed feelings and controversy. How do we handle it? Go get it, store.finalcall.com. Get these study guides and add them to your library. Don't add them to your library just so they can sit there and collect dust. Add them to your library with the full intentions on studying. So with that being said, this is the Honorable Minister Louis Farrakhan. I listened to the television this morning. Reverend was really preaching. He was preaching about how the devil is seeking to rob you. The devil is seeking to take your joy from you. The devil is seeking to keep you from the kingdom. The devil is going to do this. You can't let the devil do this. I mean, this devil raises a lot of hell, doesn't he? And no one can get a handle on this devil and choke the hell out of him. Tonight is a night I'm going to let you put your hands on that devil that is giving you some particular hell, and you can't strangle the hell out of him tonight. The Holy Quran and Bible teach us that God has no need for any of his creatures. He is above need of his creatures. He is independent of his creation, but all creation depends on him. The Holy Quran again teaches us that man thinks himself to be self-sufficient. He doesn't recognize his incompleteness. Man is created in need, and he or she goes about his life in pursuit of the fulfillment of needs, we don't even recognize our need of God until trouble afflicts us. The more trouble afflicts us and there is no one around to help us, then we call on God, making our prayer sincere, which is interesting. If we can stop right there. Now, we get into, in this day-to-day life that we all got, we all got the hustle and bustle of being alive, right? Going to work, going to the bank, going to the grocery store. If you got children, picking up your children to and from school. If they got some extracurricular activities, you're doing this, doing that, right? But see, here in Islam, this is what we're taught. We're taught to pray 5 to 7 times a day. At least 5 mandatory prayers. Then you got 2 at night that you can also do, but 5 mandatory prayers. Why? Because we're taught that prayer is the remembrance of Allah, which is the greatest strength to fight against evils that is going to come up in your lives, especially here in the hills of North America. But according to what the minister said, he said a lot of us don't even recognize the God until what? Till we get in trouble and we ain't got nobody around to help us.
That's right.
Now all of a sudden, oh God, if you get me out of this one, God, man, I promise I go to the mosque every day. I order my final calls. I go to the church. I tithe. All of a sudden, your prayers become sincere. It's in the Holy Quran. The God already knows that's how majority of us are. But as soon as the God gets you to safety, and you back to whatever you was doing beforehand, right? And this is where Islam is so key, because we're taught to strive to make our prayers to help remember the God, and reframe our mind and keep our minds on the God as much as possible. And there is no mystery God.
That's right.
It starts with the God within, and try to have the purest thinking. Now, we're not perfect. I'm not perfect. Brother here is not perfect, but we're striving.
That's right.
And that's the key, is to continue striving and staying in the classroom. Anything you want to add on?
Absolutely. When you look at this, what a beautiful point you shared, brother.
Praise be Allah.
But when you look at the first paragraph, the minister talks about the reverend was speaking on preaching on about how the devil is seeking to rob you. And the problem with a lot of us, because many of us came up under trick knowledge.
Yes, sir.
And we were taught a certain way for almost 500 years. So as brother said, there is no mystery God. The devil is not a mystery.
That's right.
So we understand that.
That's right.
It's not something, let me give you an example of something. They say hell is beneath the ground, right? When you die, you go to hell. Is that right? And it's fire and it's hot, yada, yada, yada. It's 10 times hotter than the sun beneath the ground, right? Okay. So if the sun 93 million miles away from the earth, and you can feel the heat of the sun on your head, but hell is 10 times hotter than the sun, why you can't feel it on your feet? You understand what I'm trying to say? That mystery, that trick, the devil is inside of each and every one of us.
That's right.
Okay? There's good, and the way you can kind of tell, we always hear this, boy, you was taught right from wrong. So there's good and bad in every last one of us. And we wrestle with the devil in ourselves all night. And this is why the minister was emphasizing and going into the reality of how what the preacher was preaching, or the reverend was preaching, caught his attention when he was speaking on what the devil had planned on doing to take you and I off the course of God. And one more point in the second paragraph brother read was the Holy Quran and the Bible. Notice Mr. Muhammad and the Honorable Minister Louis Farrakhan utilized these 2 great books, because these books we have been fed a certain way. So the Most Honorable Elijah Muhammad came to redefine what we've been fed, yes, that we can truly understand the beauty of both books. Because both books are leading us towards the path of righteousness if we only but understood.
Praise be Allah, beautiful brother. And just to add on, when the minister was when the minister was talking, he says, "Tonight I'm going to let you put your hands on that devil that is giving you some particular hell.
Right.
And you can strangle the hell out of him tonight.
That's right.
So the minister's not advocating violence against white folks.
No.
Or against whoever you think he might be talking about.
Right.
He's talking about the devil of self. So like the brother said, you got a God within, but you also have a devil within. We all remember watching the cartoons and whatever cartoon you watch, and you got the angel on one side and the little devil on one side. That's subliminally telling you the truth. That we have both thought processes in us. The question is, which one is going to dominate?
That's right.
The God side of you, that's there, black man and woman, or the devil side of you. And guess what? That's there too. So what the minister was talking about was strangling the hell out of the devil that's within inside of self. That a lot of times we want to run from. We want to act like that doesn't exist. We want to make excuses for it, try to justify it. No, that's why we're taught self-improvement.
That's right.
Is the basis for community development.
Come on.
Anything?
No, sir.
All right, we got a few more minutes. Let's see if we can knock out a little bit more. It says, I went into the sweat lodge with our Native American brothers and sisters. If you have never had that experience, it is an experience. In there with fire, heat like you've never felt before, brother just mentioned it. Darkness that resembles the darkness of the womb out of which birth comes. I was outside of the, help me out here, brother.
I was outside the NBI.
Okay, thank you. Listening to
IMIPI for the wizards.
All right. Listening to those who went in front of me, I listened to how they called on God when they were praying. When they got heat, when that heat got hot, I heard them say, "Oh, grandfather." I mean, there was no insincerity in it. You could tell they were reaching for somewhere deep down within. I heard the Muslims in the Nipi say, "Oh Allah." I mean, they cry his name out with such fervor, such sincerity. I said, God has to keep us in total trouble.
That's right.
In order to get a sincere prayer from our lips. Even those who think they don't believe in God just travel on these airplanes and wait until it hits a severe air pocket and bumps. And I can bear witness to that.
So can I.
You see the Christian grab for his cross. You see the Jewish person get the Star of David or the Talmud. A Muslim gets the Quran or something divine. They don't ask for the navigator because they cannot see where he's going. They reach outside the plane. They reach outside the plane to somebody that they know or believe has power over this wind, over the forces that are tearing this plane apart. Lastly, and the Quran says, quote, and lo, when I just mentioned this, and lo, when I get you safely to port, you set up other gods besides me. Surely man is ungrateful, unquote. Look at how you get on the plane and the man says, this is flight 242, American Airlines. We will be landing in Los Angeles 3 hours and 40 minutes. We will be flying at a speed of 450 knots and at an altitude of 36,000 feet. And we're looking for an on-time arrival. He does not say, God willing. He doesn't recognize that there is another power here. He thinks he is the power. And with that being said, we are up against time. Any closing remarks on what we just read?
I just want to say, as the brother suggested, for those who listen, go to store.finalcall.com and invest in the self-improvement study guides. You can utilize this with you and your family, your children. Just sit in a circle and go over this great wisdom of guidance. I mean, it's so much. This is just one portion of it, when we got so many different sections in it that can help us utilize what's going on in our lives, or better what's going on in our lives. I'm going to close and say thank you for this opportunity, passing my brother the mic so we can close it up and say original salute.
And real quick, I just have to mention this real quick. Now, we just came out of the July 4th celebration, family. And like Student Minister Daniel said, he said it's a record, and go back and check that out. This previous Sunday, NOI.org, check out Student Minister Daniel. He mentioned that how right now there's a record amount of black people wearing the American flag, you know, celebrating 4th of July. The Bible says to do what? Come out of her, my people.
That's right.
To not be partaker of her sins and her plagues. Otherwise, you will go down. This is end quote from the Bible. This is me add on. Otherwise, we will go down with her when she goes down. Black people, we have to come out of her. We have to come out of her way of life, her system of things, her education, her religion, her jobs, her culture. We have to come out of it. Otherwise, we will continue to suffer, and we don't have to suffer the way that we're suffering. With that being said, I want to end it. Again, contact us 330-300-8144. Shout out to our brother Hiram, for continuing to give us this opportunity. If you would like to financially support the brother, you can do so at Cash App, $Mecca Media. Again, that's on Cash App, $Mecca Media. Again, Sundays at 11 o'clock, 1341 Copley Road is the local meeting time, and that's the address. Come check us out. Come build with us. Last but not least, we are trying to implement a second study group in the city that we are serious about. And by the permission of Almighty God Allah, it will get off the ground and running. But we need your help, family, here in the city of Akron to do it.
Let me say this, trying this to fail. We are in the process of bringing a whole new side of the nation to the east side of Akron. Another study circle, which ultimately will build collectively the base on the west side. You follow me? Because you got over 54,000 blacks here in the city of Akron, give or take, on average. And we want to touch more than 0.1% in terms of the Nation of Islam. Our aims and purpose is to do just that.
Yes, sir.
Thank you, sir.
Peace, guys.
Peace. Assalamu alaikum.
Every Sunday, Akron Hip Hop TV features the city's best places to worship. From dynamic ministries that's actually making an impact throughout our community, to sometimes as simple as listening to a positive word to get you motivated and inspired. Akron Hip Hop TV's The Liberating Truth is where you want to be. With new programming posting every Sunday. Showcase your church today by calling 330-937-2632. Akron Hip Hop TV's The Liberating Truth.
From Vegas to Akron, drive-through weddings, we're celebrating 6 years of bringing couples' love stories together. In honor of our anniversary, we are discounting all of our services for $6, whether it's drive-through weddings, micro weddings at the Boutique Hotel or the Hyatt Canton Place. We are offering discount services for you. So give us a call at 330-333-0249. And to learn about all of our marriage services and wedding services, visit our website at www.drivethroughweddings.info.
Hi, I'm Pete Pruitt, CEO, founder of Peter James Behavioral Health. I just want to give a shout out to AkronHipHop.com for the opportunity to come on here and just talk about our agency. We are a community health agency that specializes in mental health and behavioral health services for youth, adults, and families. Look us up. We are here. We are different than most agencies we've lived, where most of our clients live at. We come from some of the same struggles. So give us a call. We make sure that all of our services are tailor-made directly towards you. We meet you where you're at. Thank you.
Hey, y'all, what's up? This is your girl, Simone B, coming at you from AkronHipHop.com, baby. I'm up here with my Oceanic water. It comes in two sizes, the 20 ounce and the 16.9 ounce. It's called Oceanic water because it's natural spring water. We all need to stay hydrated, but this is the key, y'all. Don't think, just drink. Oceanic natural spring water. You can purchase it in stores on Copley Ave, like the Love Restaurant, Pantry Pride. It's out there, y'all. This is your girl, Simone B. One more time, Oceanic natural spring water.
Hi, my name Brandon with New Branch Apparel. Want to give a special shout out to Akron Hip Hop for having me. Want to talk about my brand here. You guys go to the website, nufashions.com. Go in there and get you some dope gear. As you see, I got it on right here. Get you a trucker hat, get you a t-shirt. Definitely representing the 330. You know, fashion designer out of Akron. So support your backyard, support your own. You know, we doing it big out here. So go on there, get you some dope apparel. It's gonna be more to come. So what you see, you can go in there and get now. But best believe we coming at them. You know, King is here.
Akron's #1 comic book store is Red Curtain Comics and Collectibles, located at 3235 Manchester Road, Akron, Ohio. Offering a wide range of new and old comics, collectibles, and gaming supplies, including Funko Pops, original artworks, and trading cards. They also have a pull list service, which allows the customers to save on comic book orders and participate in exclusive monthly giveaways. Red Curtain Comics and Collectibles, Akron's #1 comic book store, open Tuesday through Saturday, 11 a.m. through 6 p.m. For more information, call 234-334-1050. Remember, Red Curtain Comics and Collectibles at redcurtaincomics.com.
This has been a podcast from the Mecca Media Social Media Network.